Delightful cooking, everyone! So today we are going to cook our tender, juicy, and crispy pork chop. So on how to do it, I'm gonna show you. So we are going to use a kilogram of our pork chop. So this is a whole pork chop which I sliced into half. So the size is as big as this, so that it would be easier for us to fry it and the center will be cooked. So the problem with a whole pork chops is that if you don't have an electric fryer, the center wouldn't be cooked as the side. So solution is to fry it. Okay, so first let us tenderize our pork chop. So we are going to use cling wrap. So if you don't have cling wrap, it's fine. You can do it directly on our meat. Okay. So this is not yet marinated. Then it should be dry. So if your meat is still wet, you can pat it with a kitchen towel or a pull-up towel. So if you don't have kitchen towels, you can do with a white cloth as long as it is clean. And then let's cover it. And then using this meat mallet here, so if you don't have, you can use the bottom part of a bottle or a rolling pin or a mug or skewers. So just do it like this. So do the same to the other side of the meat. So this will help our meat to be crispy when it is fried. So I will transfer this to a bowl so we can marinate it. So let us marinate our pork chop. So let's add garlic, minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and a sprinkle of garlic powder, half a tablespoon of chili powder. So if you want it more spicy, so you can add more. A generous amount of black pepper. And then we'll add calamansi. So this will also help the meat to soften. So let's mix it. So I almost forgot the salt. So let's add a tablespoon of salt. So let us set this aside and marinate it for at least 30 minutes. So the longer, the better, because it will absorb the flavors and the seasonings you've added. So now we are going to make our breading mix for our pork chop. So we are going to use 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Or if you don't have an all-purpose flour, you can use any flour that you have. 3rd class, 1st class, or cake flour may do. But it will not achieve the crispy texture of our pork chop later on. And then 1 cup of cornstarch. And I am going to mix crispy fried garlic flavor of breading mix. So this is optional. But me, I like it. I like to add even just 1 pack, which is here good for 1 kilogram, because it has the rich flavor and aroma of garlic. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, just to enhance the flavor of the breading. A generous amount of our black pepper and 1 teaspoon of granulated seasoning, half teaspoon of salt. So we are going to mix it well. So after 30 minutes, our pork chop has been marinated and our breading mix is ready. So we are going to coat this one. So we will add 1 egg. This is a large size of egg. And then mix it well. So make sure that it is evenly distributed to our meat. And then let's add some of our breading mix to our meat. So this is 1.5 tablespoon of our breading mix. Then again, make sure that it is evenly distributed to all of our pork chop. So this will create a sticky feel here. The purpose of this so that our breading mix will stick to our meat. So you can also do with the egg wash procedure, but the problem with that is that when you eat your pork chop, the breading is kinda separated from the meat. So this is a better way to coat our pork chop and eat it without the breading meat being separated from the meat. And this will also lock all the flavors that we've added. So now it's ready. Okay, so let us coat our meat one by one. So make sure that your other hand is dry, your other hand is for the wet. So make sure that it is well coated like this. So our pork chop is already breaded. So we are going to let it sit for just around 15 minutes so that our breading will stick to our meat, and then we are going to fry it.